Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for combat. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. That's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we're given a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rain's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculate. On time, not a second hour late. Witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice but it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend.
You could not have chosen a Joe Louis. This is Muhammad Ali, and
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic...
welcome inside this. And there's the bell to start the round. Swing and a miss with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. I'd like to see more jabs. This counter fighter believes in me. Anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every switch.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Somehow weathered the storm.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Straight right just misses. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A straight right just misses. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Gotta let your hands go a little. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4. He's still alive.
You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Beautiful counter punch. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And now they're right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when it goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Trying to land that jab. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fight that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? And he scores with the counter. Got out of the way of that right hook. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, the power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. These guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
It's nothing but air on that left uppercut. There's a counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. He threw a punch and just got countered. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Who do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just... And there's the bell to start the round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
This is a high-octane battle. Nothing back here in the round. Greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Misses with the straight left. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Both men step back for just a moment. The straight right just misses. One punch could change everything in this battle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive the round thereon.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. They get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The jab not finding its target. They exchange punches. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That uppercut misses. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? He had his moment, but has it gone by?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. And do not make those mistakes. It's a wrong place to fall asleep.
There's a counter shot. That left uppercut doesn't score. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Swing and a miss with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Jab misses. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I'm Todd Grisham, and what a stunning venue. We are live at the CompuBox Academy. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And he'll be facing Sergio Maravilla Martinez. He weighed in at 147 pounds. He's got a reach of about 73 inches in that southpaw stance, and he's 5'8" tall.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the...
Terrence, Sergio.
This bout is scheduled for...
Not too many seats. And there's the bell to start the round. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. They exchange punches. And he fails to score with that left hook. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be paralyzing if you haven't got your wits about you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Do you believe this? This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Straight through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter lands. Nope, that jab is not going to score. Just missed with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full round, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. just can't find the target. That counter punch caught him clean. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? No rest for the weary.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
A lot of effort being exerted here. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They threw the hook, it didn't land. The straight right just misses. That counter punch, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot. They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Beautiful counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab.
One, two, three, four, five. Give me your glove.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot. Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. They're back in the same spot again. It happened once. He got away with it. He can do it again.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope. You've got to hope they run out of steam.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Crawford is dazed. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. And there's the bell to start the round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. So much firepower. Beautiful counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen certain fighters that...
Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. At his moment, but has it gone by?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want a spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Swing and a miss with the jab. And he misses with the left. Sergio Martinez is rocked.
Referee, stop the fight.
Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You won't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
So he's back up again, but he's got to think about his personal safety and future here, doesn't he, Johnny?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Missing with the left uppercut. Crawford in trouble. seen here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting. He's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Looking to land the hook. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That can never happen.
It's all offense all the time. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished... They ring the bell, and here we go. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the foul in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know that
Sergio Martinez is dazed. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. All about the hustle. Get back on it.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
These two were made for each other. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Crawford's legs are all over the place.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.